Have a blessed day, ma'am.
My name is Beatriz Macaraeg.
My name is Marcelino Bandol. My name is Dee Jay Mamaril.
My name is Francyl, Micah, and Ordes.
And we are Group 3.
Have a blessed day, ma'am.
My name is Alacdis.
My name is Marcelino Arcilla. My name is Raiza Adan.
My name is Cancino.
And we are Group 7. Have a blessed day, ma'am. My name is Roxanne. My name is Kristel Junio. My name is Lailani Padua.
My name is Miguel Bacani.
And we are Group 9.
We are Group 3.
We are Group 7.
We are Group 9.
This is group collaboration.
Life began on Earth at least 3.5 to 4 billion years ago and has been evolving ever since. At first, all living things on Earth were simple, single-celled organisms. Much later, the first multicellular organisms evolved, and after that, Earth biodiversity greatly increased.
The earliest life forms we know of were microscopic organisms, microbes, that left signals of their presence in rocks, about 3.7 billion years old. The signals consisted of a type of carbon molecule that is produced by living things.
Prokaryotic cells are cells without a nucleus. Eukaryotic cells are cells that contains a nucleus. Eukaryotic cells have other organelles besides the nucleus. The only organelles in a prokaryotic cell are ribosomes.
In addition to the characteristics, life science is unified by certain themes. These 6 general themes are levels of organization, the flow of energy, evolution, interacting systems, structure and function, ecology, science, and society. The defined themes of life give us an idea of how each of these themes contributes to the connection and interaction of a living organism in their environment.
Information is passed from generation to generation through inherent units of chemical information. In most cases, genes, organisms produce other similar organisms through sexual reproduction, which allows the line of genetic material to be maintained and generation to be linked.
Dictionary. Adaptation is defined as the alteration or adjustment and instruction or habits which is hereditary and by which a species or individual improves its ability to survive and pass on its genes in relationship to the environment.
System. Both energy and matter are conserved within a system. This that energy and matter can change form but cannot be created, destroyed. Energy and matter are often cycled within a system, and different forms of matter and energy are able to interact.
Reproduction is the production of offspring. There are 2 main forms, sexual and asexual reproduction. An organism combines the genetic information from each of its parents and genetically uniquely. In asexual reproduction, one parent copies itself to form a genetically identical offspring.
Binary fission. Single parent cells double its DNA then divided into 2 cells. Usually occurs in bacteria. Budding. Small growth on surface of parent breaks off, resulting in the formation of 2 individuals. Occurs in ants and some animals like the hydra below. Fragmentation. Organism breaks into or more fragments that develop into a new individual. Occurs in many plants as well as some animals like coral, sponges, and starfish. Starfish losing an arm. The arm fragment grow into another starfish in the adult starfish. We grows in lost arm. Parthenogenesis. An embryo developed from an unfertilized cell. Occurs in invertebrates as well as in some fish, amphibians, and reptiles.
The sperm fuses with the egg in the ampulla of the fallopian tube.
This results in the formation of a zygote which undergoes mitosis to form an embryo. The embryo is then implanted into the uterus. The interprocess of development of the child takes place inside the uterus. Internal fertilization is the union of an egg and sperm cell during sexual reproduction inside the female body.
External fertilization is characterized by the release of both sperm and egg into external environment. Sperm will fertilize the egg outside of the organism. As seen spawning, external fertilization is the process in which the fusion of the male and female gametes takes place outside the female body. An external medium, generally water.
Genetic engineering is a process that uses laboratory-based technologies to alter the DNA makeup of an organism. This may involve changing a single base pair, ATPA, looking a region of DNA or adding new segment of DNA.
Absorption of nutrients takes place throughout the small intestine, leaving only water, some minerals, and indigestible fiber for transit into the large intestine. There are three mechanisms that move nutrients from the lumen, or interior of the intestine, across the cell membrane and into the absorptive cell itself.
Homologous structures share a similar embryonic origin. Analogous organs have a similar function. For example, the bones in the front flipper of a whale are homologous to the bones in the human arm. These structures are not analogous. The wings of a butterfly and the wings of a bird are analogous but not homologous.
An organ system is a biological system consisting of a group of organs that work together to perform one or more functions. Each organ has a specialized role in a plant or animal body and is made up of distinct tissues.
Evolution is the process by which living species change and new species come into being. Systematics is the effort to find how modern life forms are related. Today, most systematics look for the evolutionary step and led from ancient to modern forms of life.
You care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night.